What's up, everybody? It's your boy Stocks for Real, and today we're going to talk about an options trade play that should print for you. All right, so we got something today for the Minnows, all right, which means the Dolphins, the Orcas, the English, and the Megalodons, they all can play it, all right? So if you don't know, I post these options trade plays. I give you the details as far as what I'm looking at in both directions. I give you the entry points, the exit points, and the take profit targets on the way up and on the way down. Now, we categorize these option trade videos based on your level of trading. Hey everybody, having a little bit of an off day, but I just wanted to break it down real simple. The differences between the Minnows, the Dolphins, and the Orcas, all right? So the Minnows is anybody looking for contracts under $50. The Dolphins is anybody looking for contracts under $200. And then the Orcas, the whales, the sharks, it's anybody looking for contracts over $200, all right? So you can utilize these categories based on your account size of what you're wanting to trade, right? Or you can utilize it based on your experience level, right? Maybe you're a newer trader, right? You're just trying to get into the game of options. You're trying to figure everything out, and you can't afford or don't want to afford those expensive contracts. Just too much risk there for you. So then maybe you want to look out for the Orca plays, okay, that I give you, right? Maybe you're more of an intermediate trader and you have an idea of what your strategy is going to be or what it is, but you know, maybe you're in that curve up where you're starting to see more consistency and stuff like that and working towards profitability. Maybe that's what you're looking for, right? Then you'll be a dolphin, right? And then the Orcas, maybe you just got a bag, right? Maybe you've been here before, right? Either which way, we got plays for you. That's exactly what this is. I don't want to leave anybody out, leave anybody behind, because I know there's a lot of new people coming into this game and the contracts are expensive, and we just don't want to forget about those that are trying to make it their own, right? Make it in this game that's not designed for us to win. But without further ado, let's get into it. Today we have a Minnow play for you, all right? And that option is Chewy. So Chewy right now has seen a significant increase in buying volume, all right? Now, if you zoom out, you'll notice that Chewy has been in a technical uptrend where it's seen higher highs and higher lows, right? It recently just bounced off the ascending line of support, and it's just been building momentum, right? Just breaking through levels, right? So you see on the chart, you got at the bottom is previous supply zone. The previous supply becomes the new support, right? And then it kind of just went right through it. So we're at a very important level right now, approaching the 35.40, and we really need to see what we do at this point, right? So essentially, if we hit that level and we reject, we're looking at puts. If we cross that level and we see some strength above it, then we're looking for calls. Notice I have the bull confirmations and the bear confirmations. Yeah, for the bulls, confirmation to the upside. We had increased bullish volume, the technical uptrend, the bounce at the ascending line of support, which all I just spoke to, and then we have the EMAs that are flaring up, all bullish indicators. Then you have the bears, right? The downside potential. Oversold on MFI and RSI, approaching the key level of resistance, and then who knows what's going to happen with politics, right? So this is a well level confirmation. That means that I have 3 or more confirmation towards either direction, right? I am more bullish on this play than I am bearish, but let's keep it going. For your calls, we're looking at entry at 35.40, which also is your exit. Now, I need you to understand that this is not a hard number. So what I mean by that is if I'm entering at 35.40, I'm looking for confirmation above 35.40 or bullish momentum through that level, right? For me to exit out of the play once I entered, I'm not entering at a hard stop at 35.40. I am looking for confirmation below this level before I decide to close my position. So just know that, understand price action, understand how how to read the charts, and you'll be fine, right? So going towards the upside, we have our take profit targets. Take profit number 1 is 36.57. Take profit number 2 is 37.54. And then at 37.76 is a key level. So let's say you missed the boat towards the upside and you're looking for re-entry. Well, 37.76 would be that level of re-entry. I suspect if we do make it to that point, we might trade a little choppy, a little sideways as it tries to determine the direction. So accumulation, more than likely to come at that point, or distribution, and we might see a pullback to the previous levels. Now, if we rejected that level, right, and you decide, hey, I want to enter some puts there, those take profit targets that you did to the upside works the same way towards the downside, right? Take profit 2 just becomes, you know, your take profit 1, which is not big, right? But your take profit 1 just becomes like your first take profit target on the downside. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You can play it either way. All right, so you see your entries, you see your max profit. I'm sorry, max profit is 39.60. You can't see that on the chart, but that is the pretty much the top of this ascending line or this ascending channel. So that would hit the ascending line of resistance, which again, a key position if we make it up there close to $40. All right, so you see the contract. We got the $15. Well, this price at $15, but you got the Chewy 37.50 call option that expires on Friday this week at $15 a contract. Now notice that I have 2 positions already. Me and the members, the Discord members, YouTube members, we got in on a YOLO play just because of all the confirmations that I was seeing, and I'm just pretty bullish on Chewy right now based on what I see. So we hopped in. It's $30. We're not losing any sleep if we lose it, but you know, we wanted to have skin in the game. Okay, so on the other side we have our puts, our downside. So entry again is 35.40. We're looking for rejection there. So price action, we're looking for inverted hammers or engulfing bearish bars, or you know, things like that. Supply is it established there. All right, so then we have our take profit targets. So the first take profit target towards the downside is 34.65. The second one being 34.02. And then your max take profit target is 32.68. Now, there is one prior to that that's at 33.35, and that's fine, right? And that's right before we hit that supply demand zone, or that previous supply zone, right? So we very well could bounce there, and that could display a show of support. So be careful. Maybe max take profit 1 may be the max take profit, to be determined. But the contract for that, boom, 32.50 put option that expires on Friday. That's $36. I am not in that play right now. However, you know, the Greeks look good, the contract looks good, you know, the price is right? So if that's something that you're interested in, great. Come opening on Monday, just make sure you take your time. All right, and that is it. This is Stocks for Real. If you're interested in being up on the plays, then do consider becoming a member. Rather it's a Minnow, a Dolphin, an Orca, an Angler, or a Megalodon. That is it. Stocks for Real. I am out. But the next one, options trade, next Sunday or Monday. All right. Take care.